What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Breaking 3. I believe this is episode 4. Today is Thursday. Just got off of work. You're seeing a trend here. I usually do these runs whenever I get off of work around 5:30 or 6 o'clock. Whenever I have a run like I do today, we'll get into that, an actual workout. I really want to wake up in the morning and do it whenever it's the coldest it's going to be all day. But then Birdie wakes up at like 2, 3, or 4, and then we feed her, get her back to sleep. And during that time, I turn off my alarm for 5 o'clock to do the morning run, because I'm like, I'm just not in the mood to wake up now since sleep got interrupted. But we're getting it done anyway, even if it is a little warmer. So we're making it to the trail now, and I will get into what workout we're doing today. All right, getting Birdie out of the car. Ooh. So today we have 8 total miles. We have a 2-mile warm-up, followed by 4 miles at a threshold pace, with the target pace being 7:18, and then a 2-mile cool down. That's gonna take me about an hour. So I think Harrison is going to walk a little bit with Birdie and then head home, and then I will just run home from here. But yeah, that is the plan. About to get started with the warm-up, and then 4 miles at threshold pace. Hey. All right, so we're about to wrap up these 2 warm-up miles. I'll put my average pace on the screen for you guys. Now it's time to go to work, get in these 4 miles. Let's do it. All right, so we finished those 4 miles at threshold pace. I will put the average pace on the screen. And that was exactly how I expected it to go, comfortably hard, and we did it. So now we have a 2-mile cool down. We got to run home. I'll see you there. All right, finished the 2 cool down miles. I'll put the average pace for those, and then the entire run on the screen. Harrison is very festive.
I like stuff like this.
But now it's
Don't be a
time.
hater.
It's time to take a shower, get Birdie to bed, and then watch Thursday night football.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's like there's football every day, almost. All right, let's go do that. All right, what is up, guys? So today is the next day after work again, but today I didn't get off at 5. I'm usually really good at trying to get off at 5, but today we're home at 6, which sucks because work stole an hour from me. So we're not gonna go run right after work like we did yesterday, because Birdie, she's right here. She's right here. She goes to sleep at or around 7 o'clock, so I'm not gonna go run right before she goes to bed, because this is the only time I get to see her every day. It's like an hour or 2 after work, and then she goes to sleep. So it sucks only getting to see her an hour or 2 a day. So I'm gonna spend time with her before she goes to sleep, and then figure out when we're gonna go run. We have a 4-mile run today, so I'm gonna hang out with Harrison and Birdie, and then go for this 4-mile run and get into the topic of this video. All right, so we are 2 miles into this 4-mile easy run. I definitely feel a whole lot better than I anticipated. Sitting on the couch before the run after work, very tired, felt very sluggish, so I didn't know what to expect for these. You know, it's just 4 easy miles, but luckily I feel a whole lot better after we started going. The cooler temperatures definitely contribute to that, but we are making our way on these empty trails. So I hate running at night because that means I waited until the last minute to do my run, but the trails being empty is great because this is a pretty active town. There's usually tons and tons of people on the trails during the day. So at night, I can make these videos. I can redo these clips as many times as I want to because there's nobody out here to listen to me. But yeah, we're gonna get these 4 miles done. I'll see you guys when they are completed. Finish those 4 miles. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. This week we have about 38 miles. We only have Saturday and Sunday left. I'll put it on the screen this week's runs and mileage. Yeah, we are almost done with week 3 of Breaking 3. We only have 13 more weeks to go. I'm sure it's gonna fly by. I'm gonna go take a shower, get some food, and then we will talk about trying to balance family, friends, and training. All right, so let's talk about how we're trying to balance family, work, training, and friends during these 16 weeks trying to break 3 hours in a marathon. And honestly, I do not have the answer on how we're gonna balance all these things, because balance, like, all these things are not going to be equal. Some things are going to fall to other things. I think juggling is probably a better word for how we're trying to balance everything. And I think it just comes down to making certain things priorities. Obviously, my family is going to be a priority. Training is a priority. Work is a priority. We have to go to work every day. And unfortunately, I don't have set hours. Typically get 8 to 5, but I'm not guaranteed to get off at 5. So if for something out of my control I don't get off at 5, that definitely throws a wrench in things. So we have to take it day by day and just, you know, take it as it is, go with the flow, but also making things priorities. So an example, I get off at 5 and Birdie goes to sleep at a certain time every day. Whenever I get home and only have a set amount of time with Birdie, I'm not gonna go run during that time most days, unless like she goes with me in the jogging stroller or something. So it's just stuff like that, have to take into consideration. Luckily, my wife, she's a runner, she's very supportive, and she's understanding that this is only for 16 weeks. And right now we're in the easy part. We're early on during the training, there's not a lot of mileage, but later on the mileage will increase, my training will increase, and it'll get harder. So really just trying to make certain things priorities so we don't drop the ball with anything. And like I said, I honestly don't have the answer on how we're gonna balance all these things. We're really just taking it day by day and hoping for the best. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have a tip for me on how maybe I could balance things, I'm open to it. Just comment down below. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.